much is this thing weighs 200 pounds?
Abel, don't be a wuss. You didn't go to the gym today.
Look at the beach, Brady. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Kids, where are we at right now?
Beach!
The beach, yes. We're in Destin, Florida, so we're here for 1 week, and this is something that probably never happened ever again, but we have my entire family coming out here, and it's gonna be a blast. We have a total of 31 people, so all my brothers and sisters, for any of you guys that don't know, I'm one out of 12 siblings, so every single one of them are coming down, plus their families. It's gonna be a packed place. Now, they're all not staying here, luckily, because this place is not big enough. So me and my brother-in-law and sister, one of my brother-in-law and sisters, are gonna be staying here with us, and they have, what, 3 kids?
Yep.
And the other group is staying maybe 5 minutes away, and they have another house that's gonna be big enough for all of them. So we decided, kind of not really last minute, but I thought I'd be going down to the Olympia, which is gonna be this coming weekend, but I'm not going down to the Olympia, so we just were like, hey, we're gonna come down to the beach with everyone, and that's where we're at. So it's gonna be a lot of activities going on. We are connected to the beach, which is so nice.
Ooh.
I mean, it is right out there. So beach access with kids is the way to go. I'm telling you, it's so much nicer. So we have the first floor here, which has the kitchen and everything. Second floor. So this has the kitchen and just like a living area. We have a little porch with a grill. You can sit outside and eat. And then upstairs we have the bedrooms, and then downstairs there's a separate living area with a bedroom and stuff. So they have like another kitchen in there, refrigerator, all that stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, but we have to go out there and unload the car, and then in about an hour, everyone else will start piling in, and we'll be seeing the whole entire family. So I didn't end up recording as much as I planned on, and that's because I wanted to spend time with the family and not focus on recording. So as you can see, we have the biggest family vacations. This is the first time that the whole family's been together in, I would say, about 3 years, because I have 2 sisters that live in Montana, and it seems like if one comes in town, the other one has to stay there because of work or vice versa. So this was an awesome time to spend with the family, and we had an absolute blast. So we would hang out at night, talking and stuff, and then as the kids slowly go off to bed, me and my brothers would go get on the golf cart. We had electric bikes. We just get out to go get ice cream, just hang out, and this was a vacation that I will always remember. Well, good morning, everyone. It is around 9 o'clock right now. I will have to introduce you to the whole family later on, maybe this morning. I'm not sure when the rest of the family will be here at the beach. They have a place that is around 5 minutes away from us, and it's not directly on the beach, so I'm sure they will be walking over here to have access to the beach later on. We'll see what time they end up getting here, because they have so many kids over there as well that I'm sure it's going to take them a long time. So, of course, starting the day off with a black coffee. We went shopping yesterday and got a lot of the essential foods for lunch and breakfast. And then I think most of the time we'll be going either out for dinner or picking up dinner. So we're not going to be like cooking dinners and stuff, because of course when you're out on the beach areas and stuff, you want to go get a lot of seafood. So that's what we'll be doing. I'm trying to get this lighting right. That's what we'll be doing later on. So all of us are ready. with our swim trunks. Kason is not ready. He's still in a diaper. We got to change him, put him in a swim diaper, and Brady's ready to hit the beach. Right, Brady? You ready to hit the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Kinley, you look great. You ready to go outside and have some fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. So now this is the sad part of vacation. Today is actually the last full day of being here. Some of the siblings are flying out today. One is going to Montana. The other one, Isaac, he's flying back to Austin because he has to work tomorrow. So yeah, it is very sad when it's the last full day of vacation, but it's just part of it. So the first sibling is leaving early. Glory, safe travels.
Thank you, Abel.
Her and her husband is gonna be leaving. Dan, and Dan is where? Where'd Dan go?
He's right over here.
Bye. Bye. On the way back from Florida, we decided to take the kids to the Alabama Battleship Memorial Park. This is something that I did when I was a little kid. I barely remember it. Now, the kids absolutely loved it. Like, I was thinking Brady wouldn't really care, but he walked around and he was asking questions, so we were able to read all the history on the submarine and the battleship. And like I said, all the kids loved it. We walked around for, I would say, 2.5 hours, maybe even 3 hours. And I thought the kids would be getting tired of it. No, they enjoyed the whole entire thing. So it was an awesome trip. Something I think the kids will remember. It reminded me of all the trips that I used to take when I was homeschooled. Did you like this a lot?
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Welcome to present time. I hope you enjoyed that quick little vacation vlog. I didn't video all that much because when I got down there, I was planning on vlogging, of course, but as the trip went on, I just wanted to spend time with family, so I didn't want to pull out the camera and video much. But that has been like 3 weeks ago, and today it's Halloween, so we're about to all get ready. Kason, where are you? Are you ready to go get some candy?
Yeah.
What are you gonna dress up as? Shh, don't tell him yet, okay? It's gotta be a secret, okay? Don't tell him what you're dressing up as, okay? Are you ready to get ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So we're the Marvel family. We were gonna go with all Spider-Man, but Shelby said no. We couldn't be all the same costumes, so we have Brady. That is... Oh! I just tripped the baby. You okay, Kason?
Yeah.
You okay, Spider-Man? So he is, what's his name?
Miles.
Miles. We have Shelby back there. Can't really see in this costume.
Water.
She made those arms, so she's Doc Ock. We have Ghost Spider, Spider-Man. Then Shelby's mom is Lady Deadpool, and we have Dr. Doom as her husband, and then Isaac is a football player. So we're just walking around, of course, getting some candy. Kason lives for this. Like, this kid loves getting candy. Like, the rest of the kids didn't do what he does. Like, he runs straight to every booth and grabs them. The rest of the kids were kind of like, I don't know, embarrassed or something, but he loves it. And by the way, it's very hard to record with these claws. It just gets in the way. Okay, so I think the kids got more candy this year than they ever have. All right. Oh my!
Oh no.
Kason, dump it out.
Oh my.
Kason,
Hasten.
you got so much candy.
Mama, I'm toys
Mama's getting her favorite
I just
candy.
said I didn't find a Butterfinger all night, and now
Mama,
I
look, I gave me this too.
So it's the next day, and we're headed to the gym. I'm trying to Samsung this video right now, and I'm sorry if it's very shaky or it doesn't sound that great because I don't have the right mic set up right now. Anyways, last night, after the kids ate, who knows how much candy, way too much. They ended up going to bed around, I think, 9 o'clock, just somewhere in there. And then this morning, Kinley had soccer. She had to take her soccer pictures, and then she had a game afterwards, and she actually scored her first goal today. And not only just her first, she scored another 2. So a total of 3 goals. And for the past, I don't know, 5 weeks she's been playing, she hasn't even barely touched the ball whatsoever. Like, we cheer for her to even just touch the ball. But after that first goal she scored, I don't know, I think there was a light switch that went off and she was like, oh, this is actually fun. And after that, she was trying her best and she scored another 2 goals. So incredible. Anyways, right now I'm headed to the gym. I'm gonna work chest and shoulders. So I'm gonna be recording it for you guys. And tonight we're gonna be watching the final of the World Series. This has been a great series so far, and it's crazy. I've never watched baseball in my whole life until Brady started playing baseball, because this season of baseball, we actually been keeping up with it because of him. Like, he'll sit there and just watch baseball for hours. He absolutely loves it. So I don't know, first ever World Series that we've kept up with, and I'm rooting for the Blue Jays just because they're such a big underdog. They were supposed to get blown out. So tonight is the final game, so we'll be doing that later on. I'm gonna try to work out relatively quick because it is a Saturday, and honestly, I don't feel like going to the gym today. But I took off yesterday, and I can't take off 2 days in a row mentally. Like, I just can't do it. So I'm gonna go in here and work out as hard as I can. I'm sure the doors are gonna be open because for the past like 3 to 4 days, I'm telling you, the weather here in Austin has been incredible. It's been like 60 degrees, and then during the day, it's gotten up to maybe 70 to 75. So it has been absolutely perfect weather, except right now it's actually raining. So I'm not sure if the doors will be open because the rain might be like blowing in those doors. But anyways, we're gonna get in here and we're gonna start this workout. Oh, and I got my Muscle Tech pre-workout here. This is the Euphoric Boogeyman Punch. So just 1 scoop of that, and this will help get me going. And I'm just started to sip on it now because I'm only around 5 minutes away from the gym. If I start sipping on it right when I leave the house to go to the gym, I start having road rage because it just kicks in way too quick. And for me, whoa, the drive to the gym is about 25 minutes. So like I said, if I start drinking it too soon, it would kick my butt. So let's get in here and let's start. So first exercise today is gonna be, of course, pec deck fly. 4 sets of around 12 to 15 reps, and then on the last set, a single drop set. The reason why I like to start off with some kind of fly movement is I really like to warm up my chest and get as much blood into it as possible before going into the press movements. I also did a lot of external rotations on the cable apparatus over there to really warm up my rotator cuff, because I've had problems, I would say, over the past like 2 years with my right rotator cuff. So now, before doing any kind of press movements or any kind of like, I guess, chest and shoulders, I like to warm up that as much as possible. So the very first press movement today is going to be a slight incline Smith machine press. It's just 1 notch on this bench, which is around, I think, a 30 degree. I already did 3 warm-up sets. I did a plate, 2 plates, and then 2 plates and a 25. And now the very first working set is going to be with 3 plates. I haven't done this in a very long time. I'm hoping to get around 8 to 10 reps. Total sets is going to be around 4. So if this goes up easy for 10 reps, then I'll probably do 1 more set with the 3 plates on there, and then go down to 2 plates and a 25. Really depends on how this set goes. If it's super heavy for like only 8 reps, then I'll definitely go down, because I don't want to go lower than 8 reps today. Yeah, I gotta get my strength up. That was only 6 reps, and that was so hard. I think I could have gotten 7 to 8 if I really forced it, but I've been having shoulder pain over the past like month or 2. It's feeling a whole lot better, but I don't want to push myself beyond failure and run the risk of injuring my shoulder again. So the next set, I'll go down to the 2 plates and the 25 for the remainder of the sets. Oh, and a great tip for if you're trying to line up your hands straight on the bar, because a lot of times when you do a Smith machine, you know, you can't move this bar like if you were doing like a regular barbell press, because when you lift off, you know, you can adjust how you press, but with the Smith machine, you're locked in. It just depends on where the bench is. So a great way to make sure that my hands same distance apart, what I like to do is straighten my arms like this, go back, and then place it on the bar wherever I feel the most engagement on my chest. So right now I'm flexing my chest here, and then I'm putting my hands on the bar, and that is where I press. So I don't line my fingers up on the grooves like I would with like your typical just free weight. So now onto the next press movement, and this is gonna be more of a 45-degree normal incline press. And this is on the Prime machine. They just got 3 of these machines in. They got a shoulder press, incline, and then flat press. And I love these Prime machines because you can change the resistance depending on what you want. Like if you want heavier up at the top, you put the weight down below. And then if you want it in the stretch position a little bit heavier, you put the plates up top, so you can change it. And every other workout, I like to play around with it, but today I got it the mid-range and then the top. So 4 sets of around 10 to 12 reps. That was 9 reps, so not 10. Whew, gotta go down by a little bit. Okay, so I promise this is the last chest press movement. We do still have one for shoulders, but now we're on to a flat machine press, 4 sets of around 10 to 12 reps, and then on the last set, I'm gonna do a double drop set. And a little tip, when I do any kind of press movements, I always have it on like the deepest stretch position the machines can go. And if they don't like fully stretch out my chest, I'll put a pad behind here because I don't want to be hitting the rack on every single rep. I want to go back, I want to stretch all the way back and then press. Because if you're just going like here, pressing, you're not getting that full range of motion. Very first shoulder exercise, we have machine side raises. Now, before anyone says anything, yes, I am facing the wrong direction on this machine, but I like it a little bit better, and I like to keep my arms straight. This machine is designed to where you put your hands here and your arms are bent, but I like keeping my arms straight out. You'll see when I do this exercise. 4 sets of around 12 to 15 reps, and then the last set, I'm gonna do a single drop set. All right, so this music is gonna be so flippin' loud. I hope it doesn't get copywritten. Anyways, the next exercise is gonna be a machine shoulder press. 4 sets of around 10 to 12 reps. Last set is gonna be a single drop set. This speaker is literally like a reach away from here. That's why it's so loud. And this is gonna be the only shoulder press move we're gonna do because we have already done, what, like 4 press movements today, so it's a ton. So my front delts are getting destroyed today. Last exercise we have pec deck reverse flies. So hitting the rear delts, 4 sets, around 12 to 15 reps. No drop set, just straight sets. I'm ready to be done. I've been in this gym for an hour and 45 minutes. So it's been a long workout. I've been resting a little bit longer than what I normally do, and I've been talking to people. I've been seeing a lot of competitors here, and they've been coming up and talking to me and stuff. They're getting ready for shows next week, and then they're gonna be doing nationals in about like 7 weeks here in Texas. So today's Sunday, and this is the first time in about 5 weeks that we've been to church. Crazy. So before vacation, which was, I guess, September, the kids were all sick, throwing up. It feels like the kids are sick like every week with something else. I'm telling you, it's crazy. When you have kids, you will understand. Anyways, we went on vacation, and then after vacation, the kids got sick again. So yeah, it's been a very long time. So last night, we stayed up way too late to watch that baseball game. Brady, who won last night?
Dodgers.
Yep, it was a very close game, and we were very sad to see the Blue Jays lost that game. We were really pulling for them since they were the big-time underdogs, but it is what it is. So we're gonna be headed to church in just a little bit, going to get some coffee. Oh, and the time changed today, so that was super nice. We got an extra hour of sleep today. Now, I know this video has been all over the place, but I do hope you enjoyed it. Now, I've been getting so many comments and messages asking me why I haven't been putting out videos, and it's not because I haven't recorded. It is because I haven't had time to edit videos. We have been traveling so much for the holidays, and I've been really trying to focus on the kids recently, just hanging out with them and not spending a ton of time on my computer. Yes, I'm still putting out my workouts on Instagram, still doing social media and stuff, but for me to edit a full video, like a vlog, it takes me about a day. And right now, with Thanksgiving, traveling, and Christmas, it's a lot for me to get done. So I do need to look into hiring an editor because that would help me out so much. Now, speaking of traveling, we're actually getting ready to go to Montana here in just 2 days. We're gonna be visiting my sisters. So we'll be out there for a week, and I will be vlogging the whole entire thing. This is the first time the kids has ever been anywhere where it really snows. I mean, the only snow they've ever really been around is the Texas snow, which doesn't even really count. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think we will be going snow skiing and stuff. So it will be, I'm hoping, a blast, or it's something we're going to regret taking all the kids. It's going to be a lot, I know, because we're going to be flying out there. And then right when we get back, we head back to Mississippi to spend Christmas at my parents' house. So I did want to document Kinley's soccer game here. This is actually her last one, and she ended up loving soccer. We were really surprised by that. We thought that she was going to hate it because at the beginning of the season, she seemed like she didn't really like it, but after she scored that one goal, a light switch went off and she loved it. So we will be signing her up next year for soccer again. And as you can see, she loved her little medal. She has it hanging up in her bedroom. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, peace. Should I start it at the place?
Oh my goodness.
Two coming.
Oh my word.